Well, a long, difficult season comes to an end on a positive note, at least here at BC Place on Sunday, as the Caps hammer the Portland Timbers 4-1, sending Portland home very disappointed. The Timbers had a chance to make the playoffs if they won this game. The Caps take that away from them. A measure of revenge, perhaps, for the Timbers knocking them out of the playoffs last season here at BC Place. However small that revenge is. They also, the Caps claim the Cascadia Cup tonight. They needed to win by 3 goals and accomplished that with some good finishing. Giles Barnes with 2 goals in the first half. His first 2 as a Whitecap in his 10th game here since a July trade from the Houston Dynamo. And Pedro Morales with a beautiful goal, and then Nico Mosqueda, they scored a minute apart early in the second half as the Caps raced out to a 4-0 lead. It might have been a different game if Lucas Milano had finished into an open net from just a couple of yards away in the first half. It was still 1-0 at that point, a terrible miss for Milano. And then a little bit of controversy as Kendall Waston and Fernando Addy came together. Still, it was 1-0 at the time. Should Waston have been sent off for his slap, I guess you'd call it, into Addy's chest? Didn't look like a punch, looked like Waston had an open hand. Still a boneheaded play from him. He gets away with it, gets a yellow card. On another night, maybe he's sent for an early shower. But it was Vancouver's night, certainly. Portland missing a couple of key players, Liam Ridgewell and Diego Char, to suspension rather. That really hurt them. Once they had to open things up, it was all Vancouver in this one. So a little gift for the fans tonight, some silverware. Their rivals go home miserable, but as nice as that was, it'll be just as maddening to answer the question, where has this been all season? The Caps much better tonight than we've seen them pretty much all year here at BC Place. More passion, more desire, more heart, more hustle, more finish, more teamwork, defensive commitment. I mean, you can go on and on down the list. They were 6-5-6 at BC Place this year, and if they played like they did today a lot more often, they certainly wouldn't be where they are. So that question is going to linger with Coach Carl Robinson and some fans, no doubt. Tonight's result will certainly not change anything, you think, in terms of the staff's evaluation of the players or the size of the task they think that is ahead of them. Certainly this offseason, they have to make the right changes to this team. They need a striker. You have to think that's where they're going to go and spend their DP money. They need more in midfield, whether that's a number 10 type or maybe more of a number 8, a two-way guy. They need a new right back. So lots of areas to fix, but you do also get the sense this team's not as far away as it's felt at times this year, but they certainly need some upgrades, major upgrades in certain positions, and just collectively, I think we've heard the same words over and over. They need more leadership, they need more passion out of this group. So they showed a bit tonight, but certainly too little too late for a playoff push. At least something nice to send the fans home with as they head into the offseason.